The description should be self-explanatory. I hope it's let's see. Why is this thing in the way? Okay, I guess you can't see. So this is some smart guy talking about the recent presidential address. So this is early March 2025.
Billions to Ukraine. Because you know that you have to follow the money, you know that they're lying in their pockets at the same time. You know how that works. The warmongers want more billions to Ukraine, and that's why Trump said you want five more years of sending money to Ukraine. You want that? And well, there's also uh, the recollection of DJ Daniel himself. I have 13 brain surgeries, and that's how many times my personality has changed. This is, well, this is a tragedy, and I don't think that any 13-year-old should be going through this. I mean, this boy, it's already a man. He is already a man.
But you know the craziest part? Because my mom bathed me and my brothers all together. And out of nowhere, I locked up. And then my dad was calling my name, and I started going to the slow thing. And he said, "Stop playing with me." And I started, and I started to act. I ain't gonna lie, I started to act slow. And then as soon as he said that, we was speeding all the way, running lights, going to the hospital. And then next thing you know, I was seizing on the table. They said, "No, we gonna have to go on this brain tonight." Ever since then, I had 13 brain surgeries. And that's how many times my personality has changed. And that's something that you don't hear from a terminally ill child. I had 5 months to live. I'm gonna keep on going to my gas tanks right now.
Yeah, it's something to keep on going until my gas tank runs out. Imagine that. Imagine having 13 years, being 13 years old, and already having that mentality. Let me see how long can I go. And this guy is a fighter.
And that's when God calls you home. You never know when God's gonna call you home. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my dad. I know he's pretty proud of me, and I'm pretty proud of him too. But I'd like to thank President Trump, because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here today.
It was so amazing, and in many ways,
You guys, I don't know what side of the political spectrum that you're on and everything, okay, but can I please elaborate to you what we all just saw with that whole presidential address and everything, okay? I mean, wow, is that sad? Wow, is there some really good people in the world, you know? Coming from, I guess I don't sound ghetto fabulous enough. I guess I don't sound gangster enough. I come from the wrong side of the tracks and shit. It's not a flex. When I see people that benevolent, that boggles my mind. I come from a time and place everybody is so fucking negative. I mean, they might act like one day around certain guy close to get the point. But you guys, I don't know what side of the political spectrum you're on, but what I saw with this presidential election or presidential address early March 2025. Okay, here's like the Democrats, right? If you guys know what's in the know, they're all quiet and they didn't applaud for all sorts of things like this. They didn't applaud for like vindicating people's deaths and crimes and catching bad guys, catching evil illegal immigrants, right? Of course, they're not going to clap over these successful capitalistic policies that are going to catalyze a better economy. You get the point. But what I saw, okay, remember, I'm sorry for being mumbling, but Democrats are here, all quiet, all bitter, not participating, right? And everybody getting with the program. You know, if you believe in God, you know, he saved Trump, and now hopefully we're gonna have a prosperous, you know, better economy and no World War III and stuff. Let me get the point. Sorry. What I see from the Democrat, what I see here is Republicans, Democrats, President Trump talking, right? President Trump is like, well, on this certain date and this certain time, these people's families over here, some illegal immigrant came out of the woodwork, and the illegal immigrant shoved their daughter in some bushes and lit her on fire, and then SA'd her in the most worst ways for 45 hours straight, then played stupid, and then you see the distraught family and everybody's clapping or whatever. Democrats are being assholes, right? And then President Trump will say something like, oh, because of, okay, again, the scenario I just aforementioned, that somebody's kid was SA'd and all this, and President Trump is bringing awareness to that, right? And President Trump might as well be like, and that policy, that would never happen if this one politician here holding that stupid sign didn't sign this and this policy, that put them on blast. That's what he did do that. He did great. And imagine if he did that even more. And then he talks about a different story. In this scenario, some illegal savages and terrorists came out of the woodwork and killed these people, and then run his truck into this building and everything's on fire. And that's the policy. That would have never happened. It wasn't for this certain politician. Blah, 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 blah. Boo, 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 right? Put the camera straight on that motherfucker's mug, right? And then, again, you're getting the point, right? And then, something happened where, like, so many millions of Americans and Ukrainians died and blah, blah, blah because of the prolonged this and the protracted war, and then we didn't get our stuff out of Afghanistan, and it's cost us so much billions of dollars, blah, blah, and that is proven to catalyze the raising prices of the eggs and the gas. And that would all never happen if it wasn't signed to effect with the alloys and compositions and things of molecular structure. It wasn't for that politician right here. And it shows, it shows when he signed. It shows the little thing. It shows his mug. Boo, right? Now imagine this. Imagine this, okay? Here's whatever, fucking bimbo and fossil and evil ass aristocrat piece of shit Democrat, right? Imagine if it was like this, dude. Imagine if we had Genghis Khan for president or whatever. Freaking President Trump's like, someone's daughter got killed because of some shit that happened and some policy, the blah blah, that this fucking guy, blah blah, boo, right? And it shows the family that lost their kid, and it shows that dude. And then President Trump, imagine that, like, well, seeing as that is treason and that's all this and that. It says that we should hang. Back in the day, we would hang this kind of person. Back in the day, this would be firing squad. But I think that's too quick. Who thinks that lethal injection for these kind of crimes is too quick and too classy and too painless and not enough of a vindicated death? Woo! Right. Bloodlust, right? And then you take the fucking politician that catalyzed that person's horror, that ruined that person's life forever, and then you're like, Sergeant of Arms, blah blah blah, go get him. Imagine if Democrats met the kind of MAGA, the kind of Trump, the kind of conservative that they accuse us of being. Oh no, the Crusades are bad, like killing murderous sodomites, and that's bigoted, all this kind of shit, right? So imagine they pluck that politician. Oh my God! They're about to have a heart attack with his pacemaker, and they're like, "So eye for an eye, right? Don't you want to be a hero? Don't you want everybody to applaud? You should repay with your life to vindicate yourself." Oh, right? And like, oh, so you don't want to die in front of the whole nation, huh? Okay, so we'll do this then. We'll do this. I got one person. People didn't agree with what I'm saying. They just did the fuck out. They don't like me. Wow, man. I don't know. That whoever's still here, you rock. But and then this politician, because you guys, do you know what the word magnanimity means? Magnanimity means when you have mercy, particularly upon someone who gravely deserves death. Now imagine if your kid got horribly and horrifically sodomized and essayed by some piece of shit that's not playing stupid, that's protected by protective custody that you can't get to, and now he's just gonna go get deported or go back on the street, or maybe he's just gonna simply roll up and get PC or something, fucking slap on the wrist, right? So imagine that shit. How fucked and how cucked and how fucking shitty would you feel? Now I got nobody watching this because they're allergic to cuss words and shit. This is the kind of bitch ass fucking society that we live in. Am I supposed to be benevolent? Am I supposed to be, oh, Bartholomew with the alloys and compositions and things of molecular structure? What I'm basically saying is people are obviously allergic. I'm getting so many low views right now because people are allergic to cursing, free speech, and they don't want to stop with their little comfortable ass naive world that they live in. That there's horrible shit that happens in the world. If it happened to you, you're gonna want those motherfuckers to die. If you just tuned in, what I'm talking about is President Trump, what he did, the presidential address recently, and that we were too lenient upon these Democrats, okay? They catalyze certain policies that not only got us horrifically in debt, that's making people struggle buying milk and gas and eggs, but they got people's daughters fucking raped and shit like that by pieces of shit that are going to get protective custody. They're going to get let back out on the street, that are going to escape underground to go back to the border, or simply just PC, protective custody. You go to prison and you roll as low profile as possible and try to survive without someone finding out your case and killing you for it. I'm saying, imagine, okay? The Democrats keep saying the right, MAGA, right? Everything, the toxic patriarchy, masculinity, Christianity so bad. Oh, the Crusades are so bad. Oh, righteous vindication, eye for an eye and shit. When it's their fucking ass is so bad. These are the same fucks that will try to screw your life, shit all over your Fourth Amendment. If you're someone special, if you put yourself out there, if you speak your mind, if you stand for truth, justice, and the American way, if you're just a normal civilian, you might be safe. If you have any influence at all, they're coming after you, the Democrats, right? And I was saying, imagine, okay, if President Trump put them on blast. You know, this scenario happened where these people's kid got killed by an illegal blah, 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 or something like that, you know? And it was all the fault of this certain politician because of the policies of blah, blah. He would show how directly it catalyzed liability, people, family, losing their kid. Can you imagine living the rest of your life knowing that your kid got mutilated, that your kid's last experience on earth was by some fucking loser putting his dick in shit, dude, lighting them on fire and all that. And I lose views because I cuss and I talk about killing wicked fucking people. We live in a bitch ass fucking age. Now imagine if President Trump was like, and that's treason and he should be hanged and stuff like that. And then, you know, bring the politician out, right? Oh, you don't want to die for this shit, huh? Okay, you're going to give all your fucking fortune to that family, whatever net worth of fucking decrepit ass way you fucking made your millions of dollars. It's going to that family, and go find something to do. Go be a fucking slave. Go fucking wander on the street, dude. You know? It's exactly what the fuck we should do, because it's a slap on the wrist. It's pathetic. These fucking bureaucrats and Democrats and shit, they're just gonna reorganize. You're not killing the cancer. I'm not saying spray and pray their ass. I'm talking about meticulously linking what policies they made to directly catalyze all this murder and pain and economic woe and fucking death. Make them fucking pay for it, because if they were in charge, the Democrats, if they won, if you're some Andrew Tate or Alex Jones or free speaking individual and you have some kind of weight or influence, you know, they're gonna do that shit to you. They're gonna shut your life down. That's why Moses says, don't fucking suffer the witch, yo. And let me be politically correct, because we all have to be bitches in this day and age. Okay? Nobody fucking hates gays. Christians aren't fucking sitting there searching for witches to fucking burn. You look into Hollywood shit too much. So, oh man, yeah, the white man's the problem, man. Yeah, it's not some woke shit, man. We're all fucking losers and making excuses for ourselves not to get off our ass and try to fucking better our lives, and we're gonna blame it on other macro fucking shit that we can't fucking even, and then blame it on Orange Man and shit like that. So you get what the fuck I'm saying, like. This shit, the Democrats, the bureaucrats, deep state, all that shit, it's gonna metastasize or whatever. It's gonna come back with a vengeance. And I'm just saying, on behalf of the families who have to live the rest of their life knowing some piece of shit snuck over the border who is a murderous son of a bitch, strangled and stabbed and put his dick and lit on fucking fire for hours and hours while my kid was pleading to God and screaming my name. The fucking parents have to live with that shit for the rest of their life. And me talking like this, people go, oh, swipe. Oh, he's not really a Christian. He cusses and stuff. Oh, he's belligerent and like fucking asinine. Like, who else is gonna fucking say the opposite, the obvious? Because everybody's too afraid. Like, if they're getting views or they have a good channel or some shit like that, oh my god, I don't want to get demonetized. Like, oh, we're Christians, we gotta be nice and docile, dopey Gillis motherfuckers. Nah, dude, you're gonna make that shit re-metastasize and come the fuck back because they have shit going on. We don't even know the guy that shot at fucking Trump. They can bury you. They're not fucking gone. They would fuck us, man. They would put Trump in prison. They would fucking let your kid get fucking raped and shit. I hope to God that President Trump made this shit motherfucking free speech already. Didn't he say some shit? Him and Elon Musk that you could say fucking bitch, hoe, fag, fucking terrorist, fucking Islam sucks. Fucking free speech, you motherfuckers. Don't be fucking bitches, dude. The two things that I'm so fucking pissed off at is I have to stop being a douchebag and remind, oh yeah, God wants us to have empathy, right? Those families have to know because of Democrat policies, their kid lived the last minutes and moments and hours on the earth getting raped and burned and cut and fucked. They have to fucking live with that the rest of their fucking lives. And the fucking fossil Democrat piece of shit is still eating fucking caviar and shit like that, you fucks. God damn. Another thing that really pisses me off is, since the Patriot Act, since COVID, since them locking up freedom fighters, since them canceling people for free speech, trying to incarcerate like Kyle Rittenhouse and stuff like that, we didn't stand up for our own people. We proved to the left that the right, with our gung-ho patriotism, Christianity, and all this stuff, we showed that we weren't willing to, we showed for our beliefs, we weren't willing to arise, fight, and die for what the fuck we believe. And the reason why I'm talking like I'm a straight up G right now, I grew up really pissed off when people try to fuck what the fuck you're trying to say, dude. If you're not a bitch ass motherfucker and you have balls, if you have antagonists, if you have enemies, don't you want them to open their fucking mouth so you know where they are, so you can defend yourself, refute them? Or we're just gonna go with the fucking narrative of the left and you can't talk against it and shit. No. If you understand what I'm saying, you're a fucking straight up G. Because most people don't give a fuck, dude. And they're the one, I don't have kids. You're the fuckers of posterity. You're the guys who have generations living in this country. I'm a second generation goofball, like, why the fuck aren't these people standing up for their shit? The two things that are pissing me off most is that they're trying to fuck free speech. And then, oh yeah, because I'm a douchebag and I just had a nice cup of coffee, I gotta remind myself, I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to feel for the parents that have to live the rest of their life in agonizing hatred that, according to some doctrines and sects of denominations of Christianity is going to drag their soul into hell for harboring bitterness and unforgiveness because of some Democrat piece of shit that signed something into law that catalyzed the final moments of their kid's fucking life was getting fucked and stabbed and burned up fucking alive. And what are we gonna do? Like, oh, that guy cusses. Like, oh man, I don't want to get demonetized. Oh man, I don't want someone to egg my car for having a MAGA sticker. The Democrats should be scared as fuck. Antifa and BLM and all those stupid fucks. They'll overturn cars and burn shit in the street and start fucking stabbing fools over dumb shit. And we have like 1776 and the Bible and fucking tradition and fucking righteousness on our side. And we're gonna let the Patriot Act go through, we're gonna let COVID fuck our businesses, we're gonna let freedom fighters and people that are on our side get incarcerated or canceled from Google without fucking shit up, dude. Most of the authorities and emergency services, like police and all that, they are on your side, dear MAGA country, dear, MAGA. They're on your side. You have I'm pretty sure that means the National Guard. If Trump lost, why is it fucking wrong to say, fuck them, take your country back, have balls, fuck this democracy shit. They fucked the last ballots. Let's go fuck them, dude. Because they're letting kids get fucked. It's a simple fucking math, dude. Simple fucking math. Kill them all. Let God sort them out. I don't give a fuck if I'm a person of interest. I have a fucking clean record, dude. I'm not trying to go to prison over stupid shit. I never won a Waco fucking encounter. By the way, as a tangent, shout out. I really, I don't know what's changed. I grew up a ghetto mother. I'm security, right? Cool. But in my off time, and when I was growing up young, cops would fuck with us. And lately, they've been cool with me. Like, oh, Gavin Newsom says you're not allowed to start a fire here. I had to fuck with your life a little bit, go through the motions, and take, all right, sir, sorry about that. Yeah, you get out of here, kid. Thank you. The other day, for looking stupid and ugly and scary, like fucking Jeepers Creepers all the fucking time. I can't help that shit. And Mr. Popo, he didn't even like back in the day, they would have probably rolled to my window and be like, what are you doing, motherfucker? Give me a probable cause. He respectfully stayed out of my window space, dude, respecting my citizen privacy. Motherfuckers, if you keep doing that shit, you're heroes. We fucking love you, dude. Nobody, the right wants to have, the right is predominantly Christian, and the Bible says that we have to honor the man with the sword, and that he's given by God the authority to keep shit in check, and Jesus showed that he loves tax collectors and publicans and city officials that make people like me, who was born on the wrong side of the tracks, kind of averted and shit. So, we're not their enemy, dude. If the right, if MAGA, if conservatives, if libertarians and Christians and all the people who are on the rights, not all some libertarians, they're more liberal than fucking right, man. At least that's what I noticed on fucking social media. But if President Trump were to get sabotaged or assassinated, or he lost this election, why is it so wrong to say we should all gotta get together and go give them a real January 6th? And guess what, Deep State? Guess what, George Soros? Guess what, any of you motherfuckers that are marking me down as a person of interest? You can suck my half American fucking nuts, you pieces of shit bags. I pray to God a fucking curse on any motherfucker trying to fuck our freedom, fuck our kids, and fuck the Constitution. It's simple fucking math. Kill them all, let God sort them the fuck out. It's simple fucking math. Start a poll. How do I just get the fuck out of here? Later, guys. God bless.